I'm going to talk about like human history because it's human history the beginning. So when it's when how long human existed. So human existed for 300,000 years with some like genus Homo appearing around 2 to 1.5 million years ago. So around like about 200,000 years ago, like modern human characteristics became more established, but the oldest fossil evidence of human modern Homo spatians dates back to around 300,000 years ago in Africa. So modern Homo spatians began migrating out of Africa, like some groups reaching about other parts of the world within like last 100,000 years. So humans were migrating into the Americas like 20,000 years ago, and 60,000 years ago, the major migration. That means like humans came out of Africa, and this like some proof that cultural practices such as use as adornments that happened like 100,000 years ago, and this development of more rather brain traces and other characteristics of modern humans, which happened like 200,000 years ago. So let's talk about the weather pattern. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Stouffville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Newmarket, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Downtown Toronto could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Brampton, Mississauga, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Watertown could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound is 0.25 millimeters of rain, same in Collingwood. Quebec, don't get a count. So London, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Georgia could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour. So Newmarket, Stouffville, Orangeville could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Watertown could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Owen Sound could get some 2.5 millimeters of rain. Collingwood, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Let's double check. So London, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters. So Niagara Falls City could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the lakes ending in Niagara Falls City, but brighter skies. So next hour. So Scarborough, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, setting it down to Toronto, Richmond Hill, Brampton, Mississauga. Even Mississauga and Brampton is gonna be like darker than Eastern Toronto. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get some possibility to get like borderline 2 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the lake could get some borderline. No, for now it's like 2.5 millimeters of rain with some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Cuba could get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Georgia could get some. Georgia could get some like 0.20 no 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orangeville nothing. But later on in Orangeville, it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, some of it. So Fort Area, Ontario, 6.25 millimeters of rain. Belleville, Ontario, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Peterborough is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Watertown could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Midland could get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. So the darkest cloud on this map is gonna be not midline, close to actually. It's coming close to midline. Is the darkest cloud on this map. So next hour, Sept 25th, Scarborough, so full, down to Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Brampton, Orangeville, Mississauga, 0.25 millimeters of rain. Niagara on the Lake is 0.25 millimeters of rain. Setting in Quebec, Belleville, London, Whitehaven, Owen Sound. But Whitehaven has bright skies than Owen Sound. But Owen Sound also has darker clouds. So if we combine like more intense precipitation, like Whitehaven has more intense precipitation than Owen Sound, but Owen Sound has more widespread precipitation than Whitehaven, so it's gonna average out and become like same cloud brightness. So Barrie, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Collingwood, nothing. Collingwood is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. Orilla is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rain. Peterborough 0.25 millimeters of rain. Fort Erie 0.25 millimeters of rain. Most of southern Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So most of southern Ontario in this time period is like it's 8 p.m. September 25th. So Scarborough, Stouffville is gonna be 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing down to Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Orangeville, Brampton, Mississauga, Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake, Quebec, Peterborough, not gonna count. So Quebec, Belleville also counts 0.25 millimeters of rain. Same thing in London, Owen Sound, possibly even Collingwood, Barrie. So next hour. Most of southern Ontario in this time period, September 26, 8 a.m. So it's dry. So Niagara on the Lake could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, but brighter skies than Niagara Falls City. So next, including Fort Erie, but Fort Erie has brighter skies than Niagara Falls City. So next hour. So London, Ontario is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Owen Sound could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, but London has darker clouds than Owen Sound. So Niagara Falls City is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. So but Niagara Falls, more south you go, it gets darker, and when the more north you go, it's brighter skies. But the more west you go, it gets brighter. In the east you go, it's even US, so it's gonna get darker. So Belleville, Ontario is gonna get 0.25 millimeters of rain. Next hour. So Owen Sound could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Niagara Falls City is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, but the skies in Niagara Falls City is brighter than Owen Sound, but for now it's brighter, but yeah. So next hour, Collingwood, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario 0.25 millimeters of rain. 2 p.m. Whitehaven has brighter skies than Owen Sound, so Owen Sound could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain, and also it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain in Whitehaven. Possibly even Hamilton, because Hamilton is below Lake Ontario. So it's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So next hour, 8 p.m. scattered showers in southern Ontario. Hamilton, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain. So Orangeville, Ontario could get some 0.25 millimeters of rain if it's storm in the east. So it's including Newmarket and so forth. So next, Niagara on the Lake doesn't count. It's gonna do severe quickly. Next hour, nothing around most southern Ontario. 2 p.m. nothing everywhere in southern Ontario. So next model. So like total precipitation. Skip to this. So like Stoffel is gonna get some 2 millimeters of rain. Scarborough is gonna get some 1.2, between 1.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain. So Brampton is gonna get 2 millimeters of rain. Mississauga is gonna get some between like 1.2, 1.2 and 1.2 and 0.7 millimeters of rain. Newmarket 2 millimeters of rain. Uxbridge 2 millimeters of rain. 1 millimeters of rain in Oshawa with some 1.2 actually. So mostly around 1 millimeters of rain. So Belleville, Ontario is gonna get some 1 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario with 1 millimeters of rain. 1 millimeters of rain Whiteton. Owen Sound is gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rain for now, but mostly it's gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. Collingwood is 1 millimeters of rain. 0.7 millimeters of rain in Barrie, Ontario. Uxbridge is gonna get some 1.2 millimeters of rain. Quebec is gonna get mostly 1.7 millimeters of rain, 1.2 actually. Niagara Falls is gonna get it's 1.7 millimeters of rain mostly. Niagara on the Lake gets 0.2 millimeters to 0.7 millimeters of rain. So Hamilton is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Burlington, it's possible. So it's gonna get 0.7 millimeters of rain. Oakville, possible. It's gonna get some 0.7 millimeters of rain next hour. So next day actually. So Niagara Falls City could get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. London, Ontario 0.2 millimeters of rain. Whiteton could get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. 0.7 millimeters of rain, actually 0.2, but put on 0.7. So 0.2 millimeters of rain is in Owen Sound. Fort Erie is gonna get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. For now it's 0. Not gonna say for now anymore. So Belleville, Ontario 0.2 millimeters of rain. So next hour day. So Niagara on the Lake is gonna get some 0.2 millimeters of rain. Orangeville, Ontario increasing risk of 0.2 millimeters of rain. Barrie, Ontario is gonna get some moderate risk of 0.2 millimeters of rain. Byertown is 2 millimeters of rain. 2 millimeters of rain. Actually, it's gonna get 1 millimeter. Actually, 2 millimeters. 1 millimeters of rain in Byertown and Owen Sound. So, like London, it's gonna get passing through doesn't count. So, Hamilton's gonna get some. It's going to get some 0.7 millimeters of rain. Final day. Nothing for Southern Ontario. So, a temperature pattern. Skip to this. So it's gonna start from 18 degrees. 18 degrees in Brampton, down to Toronto, Quebec. 17 degrees in London, Hamilton, Niagara on the Lake, Niagara Falls City, Oshawa, Stoffel, Newmarket. 17.5 degrees in Scarborough. 16 degrees in Uxbridge, Peterborough. Belleville 70 degrees. So let's do 16. 16 degrees in Whiteton, Collingwood. So next hour, so start for 22 degrees. 22 degrees in Brampton, Stouffville, Newmarket, Niagara Falls City. 23 degrees in London. 20 degrees in Barton, Collingwood, Coburg. 21 degrees in Peterborough, Uxbridge, Niagara-on-the-Lake. 22 degrees is in Belleville. 21 degrees is in Oshawa. Hamilton, 21 degrees. Orangeville, Ontario is 22 degrees. So next hour, 15 degrees in Brampton, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville. 16 degrees in London, downtown Toronto, Oshawa, Coburg. 18 degrees in Niagara-on-the-Lake, Niagara Falls City. 17 degrees. 15 degrees in Wyton, Collingwood. Hamilton is 17 degrees. So next hour, so 20 degrees is in Wyton. 22 degrees in London, Newmarket, Stouffville, downtown Toronto, Scarborough 22.5 actually. So 21 degrees in Coburg, Peterborough, Peterborough is 22 degrees, 21 degrees in Uxbridge, 23 degrees in Oshawa, Belleville 23 degrees, Niagara-on-the-Lake is 21 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls is actually 21 degrees, Hamilton 22 degrees, 22 degrees in Orangeville, Ontario. Collingwood is 18 degrees. Next hour, so Wyton is 16 degrees, 14 degrees in Collingwood, 13 degrees in London, 13 degrees in Brampton, Stouffville. Downtown Toronto 16 degrees, 12 degrees is in Newmarket, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Belleville. 15 degrees in everywhere in Niagara Falls, Coburg. Oshawa is 14 degrees, Hamilton is 16 degrees. So next hour, (22 degrees in Wyton, 23 degrees in Collingwood, 22 degrees in London, Brampton, Stouffville 20 degrees, Uxbridge 20 degrees, 90 degrees in Oshawa, Newmarket is 21 degrees, 18 degrees in Coburg, 21 degrees is in Peterborough, 21 degrees in Belleville, Niagara-on-the-Lake is 21 degrees, 23 degrees in Niagara Falls City, Hamilton is 19 degrees, Orangeville, Ontario is 21 degrees, Oakville 19 degrees, Burlington 19 degrees, Hamilton 19 degrees. Second final hour. So 14 degrees in Wyton, 15 degrees is in Collingwood, London is 13 degrees, 13 degrees in Brampton, Stouffville, Newmarket, 14 degrees is in downtown Toronto, 15 degrees in Oshawa, 14 degrees in Uxbridge, 14 degrees is Peterborough, 17 degrees is Coburg, 15 degrees is Belleville, Niagara-on-the-Lake, 16 degrees, 15 degrees Niagara Falls City, Hamilton 15 degrees. Next hour, Orangeville, Ontario, it's gonna be 30.5, 14 degrees. So next hour, final hour of the temperature patterns. So 22 degrees is in Wyton, 23 degrees is in Collingwood, 25 degrees in London, 23 degrees is in Brampton, 21 degrees is in downtown Toronto, 21 degrees in Coburg, Stouffville is 24 degrees, Newmarket is 24 degrees, 23 degrees in Uxbridge, 21 degrees in Oshawa, 24 degrees is in Peterborough, 24 degrees in Belleville, Niagara-on-the-Lake, 23 degrees, Niagara Falls City is 24 degrees, Hamilton 23 degrees, St. 23 degrees 24, 23.5 degrees in Oakville, Burlington. Actually 23, 34, 23.5 is 23 degrees is in Miss Oakville. Hamilton is 23 degrees, 22.5 degrees actually in Hamilton. So next so this is the end of the video.